Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-Pack Screen Protector plus 3-Pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Vinzo, where we dive into the world of politics and explore the stories that shape our society. Today, we're talking about a very interesting development in the life of James Comey, the former director of the U.S. Federal Bureau of Investigation. So, you might be wondering why James Comey, a man who was once at the helm of one of the most powerful law enforcement agencies in the world, is facing charges of lying to Congress. Well, it all started during his 2020 testimony before the Senate Judiciary Committee. During this hearing, Republican Senator Ted Cruz asked if he had ever authorized anyone at the FBI to leak information to the press about investigations into Hillary Clinton's emails and possible links between the Trump campaign and Russia. Now, in most cases, such a question might not seem like a big deal, but for James Comey, it was. He replied that he had never allowed anyone at the Bureau to act as an anonymous source in news reports. However, former FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe testified later on that Comey had actually given approval for such leaks. This discrepancy raised some serious eyebrows, and it's what ultimately led to the charges against James Comey. According to the U.S. Department of Justice, he could face up to 5 years in prison if found guilty. Now, let's take a step back and understand why this case is significant. The Trump administration has been trying to cast the Russia investigation as part of an effort by the former Obama administration to leverage Moscow's alleged interference in the election and undermine the legitimacy of Trump's victory. But James Comey's case is not about the details of the Russia investigation. It focuses only on whether he lied to senators during his 2020 testimony. The Republican-led Senate Judiciary Committee was reviewing mistakes the FBI made at the start of the Russia investigation, and senators asked Comey about the FBI's use of a dossier that made unverified claims about Trump's ties to Moscow. The questions about whether he had authorized anyone at the FBI to speak anonymously to the press came up in relation to this. This case has raised some serious concerns that the Justice Department, led by Attorney General Pam Bondi, is being used by the White House to target political enemies. Critics say the White House is interfering in ways that blur the line between law and politics. Now, let's talk about what an indictment means and why this is significant. An indictment takes place after a grand jury has determined that there is enough evidence to believe a crime has been committed. In this case, James Comey's arraignment is set for October 9th, and his attorney, Patrick J. Fitzgerald, released a statement saying that Comey denies the charges filed today in their entirety. The case against James Comey has also raised concerns about the use of the criminal justice system to threaten the liberty of former senior officials. Sahar Aziz, a distinguished professor of law at Rutgers University, told us that Trump's actions are unprecedented because he is using his power as president to seek revenge over those he believes are either political opponents or personal enemies. This sets a dangerous precedent, and we can only hope that the justice system will protect the integrity of the law. And that's what James Comey's case is all about, the battle for the rule of law in America.